I will be playing as the company executive.
Hi guys, my name is Mohammad Naim bin Mohammad Ashaary. I will be playing as the financial analyst.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Mohammad bin Adib and Faizal Nizam, and I will be playing as the first financial analyst.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad and Fawwaz. I will be playing role as financial analyst too. Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. How you guys doing fine today?
Waalaikumsalam, Mister. We are doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Alright, so you guys may sit now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Naim. So what are the purpose of our discussion today?
So our purpose for our discussion today is we want to determine the ratio analysis, and also we want to determine the most suitable short-term financing for our company, AAF Electronics in Bahari.
Okay. Alright, so right now at the screen as being shown is the statement of financial position and the statement of profit or loss for AAF Electronics in Bahari for the year 2023 and for the year 2022. Okay, now let's move on to our business agenda. As everyone informed, today's objective is to analyze and compare the financial report of our company. So you guys can start now.
Thank you, Mr. Izzat. So first of all, I will introduce our financial analyst. The first financial analyst is Mohammad Hadi, and the second financial analyst is Ahmad and Fawwaz. So I will be presented ratio is current ratio. The second quick ratio will be presented by Adib, and the third ratio will be presented by Lutfil Hadi is inventory turnover.
Okay, I get it now. So do you guys have any question that have to be addressed for the financial ratios?
I have a question about the current ratio. So can I get the current asset and current liability for the year 2022, Mr.?
Okay, for the current asset for 2022 is 11,100,000 and the current liabilities is 6,500,000.
So can I get the same information but in 2022, Mr.?
Of course, based on our company data, current asset is 16,350,000 and current liabilities is 9,400,000 for the year 2023.
Okay, I've got it. Thank you, Mr.
Sir, I want to ask you about quick ratio. May I get some information about current asset, inventory, prepaid expense, and current liabilities?
Okay, for the current asset for 2022 is which is 11,100,000 and the current liabilities is 6,500,000. Okay, for the prepaid expense is 750,000 and the last one is for the inventory is 5,050,000.
Okay, may I get some information about current quick ratio in 2023?
Of course, the current asset for the year 2023 is 16,350,000. For the current liabilities is 9,400,000. And for the prepaid expense is 1,120,000. And the last one is the inventory, which is 6,250,000. You get it?
Yes, I get it, sir.
Sorry sir, but I need to calculate about activity ratios. So may I ask you about the current value for cost of goods sold and inventory in year 2022?
Okay, for the cost of goods sold for 2022 is 33,240,000 and the inventory is 5,050,000.
Okay, I get it. So how about the value in 2023?
For 2023, the cost of goods sold is 41,010,000. The inventory is 6,250,000.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
So I will present about liquidity ratio. So the first one is current ratio. For 2022, the result is 1.71 times, and for 2023 is 1.74 times. So for current ratio in 2023 show the good performance since the result is higher than 2022, 1.71%. So for 2022, it showed that AAF Electronics in Berhad ability to pay is RM1.71 for its short-term liability, while 2023 it showed that AAF Electronics ability to pay RM1.74 for short-term liability. Therefore, in the past 2 years, AAF Electronics in Berhad increased the amount of current asset from RM1.71 to RM1.74, which means that the company is able to pay their current liability with current asset in 2023.
For the pay ratio 2022, it showed that 0.82 times, and for the 2023 is 0.96 times. In 2023, it showed good performance compared to 2022. So for everything, the ratio in 2023 shows good performance since the results are higher than 2022 performance. For 2022, it shows that AF Electronic ability to pay with having a liquidity current asset is 0.8241 of its short-term liability, while in 2023, it shows that AF Electronic ability to pay with having relied on a liquidity current asset it is 0.96 for RM1 of its short-term liability. Therefore, in the past 2 years, AF Electronic is able to pay for current liabilities with its current asset and can easily turn its current asset to cash.
So this is the activity ratio. So our value for inventory turnover for 2023 shows poor performance compared to the year 2022 performance. For 2022, AF Electronic effectiveness in its inventory management is relatively good. As with RM1 investment in inventory, AF Electronic is able to produce RM6.58 of cost of goods sold compared to 2023, which is only RM6.56. Inventory turnover shows the firm is holding excess stock, which means low churn of stock out to mid-sales for year 2023. Firm's effectiveness in its inventory management is relatively poor. Poor inventory turnover is commonly caused by erroneous demand forecasting, weak marketing method, price capabilities, or an inefficient supply chain. It might also indicate a mismatch between the products present and customer preference.
Okay, I get it, and actually I'm quite impressed by our company, current ratio and P ratio, but a little bit disappointed for inventory turnover. Our company need to raise 1,200,000 in order to support our working capital requirement for the 10 months. So in order to prevent this problem, I think we need to have a deep discussion about our short-term financing. So can you guys give me some alternative that we can take?
Yes, sure, Mr. Izzat. There are 4 alternatives that we can take from short-term financing. So Sir Lutfil will be presenting short-term financing for bank loan and also commercial paper, while Mr. Adib will be presenting short-term financing for trade credit and also line of credit. So Mohamad.
For the first alternative short-term financing is bank loan. We can apply for a loan from a bank at a discount interest rate of 8% and 15% of corpus balance. But our company need to maintain 150,000 ringgit in the bank. Through this alternative, this effective interest rate that we have to pay only 5.47%. Bank loans are a common source of short-term financing. It involves borrowing a specific amount of money from a bank for a defined period, usually with an interest rate. It provides a lump sum upfront, and the borrower makes regular payment, including both principal and interest over the long term. Bank loans are typically used for larger financing needs and may require collateral or personal guarantees. There are several advantages of bank loan, which could allow us to grow our business and keep full control of it. In addition, bank loans require no interference from the bank as long as we make our repayment and potentially favorable interest rates compared to credit card. However, there are some disadvantages of bank loans, like strict eligibility criteria, potentially lengthy application process, not suitable for ongoing expenses, and secured loans carry the risk of losing your assets.
Alternative we can choose is trade credit. The credit term with the following of 3/15 net 50. The calculation for effective interest rate is 31.81%. For the debt credit, is a business-to-business agreement in which a customer can purchase goods without paying upfront and paying the supplier at a later. So, the trade credit also flexible payment terms for flexibility terms. Trade credit also has terms that are flexible enough to let the business pay for products or services. Payment schedules can be aligned with the revenue cycles and cash flow, and this result could be managed cash flow. In addition, this trade credit can increase liquidity. Trade credit enables a business to purchase materials on credit or make payments following the sale of product. Hence, it enhancing liquidity. The way business may satisfy client requests using all out of resources. Risk management in this trade credit is trade insurance. For the trade credit, it don't have a required collateral in business.
For the third alternative is commercial paper. The effectiveness interest rate is 12.67% with a face value of 100,000 ringgit, each at 9% interest rate, and the cost of issuance is 1,500 ringgit per paper. And commercial paper is a short-term debt instrument issued by a corporation to raise funds. It's typically unsecured and has maturities ranging from a few days to 9 months. Commercial paper offers flexibility and is often used by well-established companies with strong credit ratings. It provides a cost-effective ways to access capital markets for short-term needs. The advantage of commercial paper are that it provides additional funds, is flexible, spend less, and reliable. But commercial paper has several disadvantages, such as commercial paper may only be used to raise funds by companies that are financially stable and have a good credit rating. As this approach is insecure, it is not suitable for new or moderately rated companies. Next, the amount of money that may be raised through commercial paper is limited.
For the fourth alternative is line of credit. Line of credit is a revolving credit facility provided by a bank. Line of credit is a predetermined sum of money that can be accessed and utilized as it fit of our company. A revolving credit facility of 1,500,000 and interest rate for line of credit is 10% per annual rate on used amount. It also has a 3% commitment fee of the unused portion, and bank also require 10% of compensating balance. Calculation for this line of credit is 15.27%. This line of credit have flexible repayment terms. A line of credit provides a flexible source of funding that company can use as needed. A line of credit funds can be put to a variety of use, such as buying fixed asset, making capital investment, providing working capital, bridging financing, and more. A compensating balance reduces the credit risk for the lender by following for recovery of part of the loan in case of default. The AIF company must maintain minimum balance in an account which can tie up funds. This could impact the liquidity of the company and should be managed carefully. Lenders and investors typically impose higher interest rates when there is a greater amount of perceived credit risk. Before granting loan, this line of credit requires collateral, which means that companies must pledge asset as security for the loan in the event that they later default on payments.
Okay, thank you everyone for the insightful comment and opinion with the information that you guys have been telling me. Honestly, for me, I think the most suitable alternative for our company is bank loan because it offers the lowest effective interest rate among the four alternatives, which means it has the lowest cost of getting working capitals. Bank loans require also no interference from the bank as long as we make our repayment and potentially and potentially favorable interest rates compared to the others.
So thank you CEO for your words. So all done now. May I take this opportunity to summarize our discussion for today. So the operation based on our previous discussion for AAF Electronics Member has shown improvement in liquidity ratio, which is current ratio and also quick ratio. But they are concerned about our inventory turnover because the result is lower than the year before. So the company financial analyst, Lutfil and also Adib, is considering various short-term financial options for our project, each with its advantages and also disadvantages. So our CEO, Mr. Izzat, choose a bank loan as our company to raise 1,200,000 in order to support our working requirement for add-ons, and choosing also bank loan to grow our business with full control with no interference from the bank as long as we make the payment on time. So that's all from me.
Okay, so I think that's all for our meeting today. Thank you very much everyone for participating in this discussion. Assalamualaikum.